Hello and welcome to the Hitless switching demo. In this webcam, I'm showing the demonstration setup where briefly we are generating video source with the video packet or video clarity video source generator. That plays into our Macnica video over IP cores where it is converted into packets on two independent streams that are identical, sent into the packet storm 6xg, where corruptions are added. Briefly, on one leg of the hit packet storm, we add 20 milliseconds of delay and 20 milliseconds of additional jitter. And every 10 seconds, alternating 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off, we will be dropping one half of the packets, those that may match this filter in the sequence ID count. On slot 2, we are also dropping the other half of those packets. So whenever this red light is on, we will be dropping half of the packets from slot 1 and the other half from slot 2. When the light is green, both streams are running 100%. Here we see like the current drop is 50% because it's a red light. Now the light goes green and the current drop goes down to 0%. I apologize for any lag. This is running over a network connection for the whole screen. So we see that while back to the demo. After the corruption, it goes back into our receiver where the two streams are merged, and we see the video out here on the screen. We can see what's happening inside the Macnica core as we look at the status of the hitless switch. We see that on port 0, which corresponds to slot 2, the data is very clean, very regular arrival, and the buffer depth is nearly constant between the minimum and the maximum values. On slot 1, port 1, which corresponds to slot 1, we have a bigger spread between the data that corresponds to the 20 milliseconds of jitter, plus we have an additional offset that corresponds to the fixed delay on slot that's present on slot 1. In addition, we can see that when I took this particular snapshot, we were in the drop phase of the hitless switch, and we see that roughly 50% of the traffic is coming from both of the two ports. If we check again, as soon as the red light goes off, we see that 100% of the traffic comes from the first port that arrives, the latest port that arrives, the one with the port slot 1 with the extra delay. So here we see that everything is running smoothly while there are impairments happening. If I hit the drop now, which drops an additional packet, we see there is no corruption. But while this red light is on, if I hit it, now I've done one more drop than what the correction can handle, and we see the video is corrupted. So I hope you've enjoyed our demo.